Ladies and gentlemen, hear me today. There is a fire inside you, a power that has been placed within your spirit, a strength that cannot be borrowed by anyone else. God has given you exactly what you need to overcome every obstacle, to triumph over every trial, and to rise from every fall. You have what it takes because God doesn't make mistakes. The same God who parted the seas, who closed the mouths of lions, and who raised the dead, lives inside you. And if he is for you, who can be against you? Do not underestimate what has already been deposited in you. When the world tells you that you are not enough, remember that you were made for more than survival. You were made for victory. The tools, the wisdom, the faith, courage, all of it is inside of you. You don't need permission to succeed. You need faith to believe. There will be storms. There will be pain. There will be moments when it seems like you cannot go on. But those moments are not the end. They are the proving grounds. They are where God tests the strength he already gave you. And I promise you this, the same power that brought you to this fight is the power that will bring you out of it. Your breakthrough is not in your resources. Breakthrough is in your revelation, in realizing that God has already equipped you. Your hands are not empty. Your mind is not weak. And your heart is not broken beyond repair. Stand up. Take what belongs to you and walk into the destiny that has been waiting for you all along. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every setback is a setup for your comeback. And every tear is watering the seeds of your triumph. You have what it takes. You were born with it. You were chosen for it. And today I declare to you that you will overcome. God has already equipped you for every challenge that you will ever face in your life. He has placed within you resources, strength, wisdom, and courage that no one can take away. He didn't make you vulnerable to life storms without also giving you the tools to weather them. Every mountain you encounter, every valley you walk through, every trial you face has already been anticipated by the creator of the universe. The same God who equipped Joseph in a prison, Moses in the wilderness, and David against Goliath has equipped you. Think about it. How often do we look at the storms of life and feel unprepared? We say, I don't have what it takes, or I'm not strong enough, or I don't know what to do. But I'm telling you today, that is the light of fear. That is the whisper of doubt that wants you to forget who made you and what he has placed in you. God has equipped you. And when you realize it, your life begins to shift. Your perspective changes. Your fear loses its grip because you understand that you are not facing the challenge alone. You are armed with divine strength, a wisdom that surpasses human understanding, and an inner power that can overcome anything. Every challenge you encounter is not random. Life's obstacles are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to awaken you to the power that is already inside of you. God doesn't give you more than you can handle. He doesn't throw battles at you without first giving you the tools to win them. If he brought you into the fight, it is because he has already given you the weapons to conquer. You may not see them immediately. You may not feel ready today. You may be tired, weary, or even broken, but the equipping has already been done. The power, the courage, the wisdom, the patience, and the faith are already within you. You just have to reach inside and claim them. Look at your life for a moment. Every obstacle you've faced, every pain you've endured, every time you thought you couldn't continue. What got you through? It was not by chance. It was not luck. It was because God equipped you for the challenge. That strength you didn't even know you had, that courage you thought was gone, clarity that came in a moment of decision, that was him working through you. And now, he is still equipping you, still preparing you, still shaping you to handle what is coming next. Many of us make the mistake of thinking that equipping means that life will be easy. That is not what it means. Being equipped does not mean that there will be no battle. It means that you already have everything you need to fight it. It means that the resources, skills, and wisdom you need have been deposited in your spirit. It means that you are stronger than your fears, more resilient than your setbacks, more powerful than any circumstance that comes against you. Being equipped is not about comfort, it's about readiness. And when you understand this, you walk differently. You speak differently. You act differently. because you know that no matter what comes, God has made sure you are ready for it. Every great victory in history has always been preceded by preparation. The same God who equips the stars for their place in the sky equips you for your place in life. He equips the rivers to flow, the mountains to stand, and the seasons to change. And He equips you to stand, to flow, and to overcome. When the storm comes, He has already given you the tools to endure. When the challenge appears too big, He has already put courage in your heart. When the journey seems impossible, He has already placed wisdom in your mind. Here is the key: you have to trust that you are equipped. So often we look at our circumstances and forget the power within us. We see the storm and think we are unprepared, when in fact the preparation has been inside us all along. The faith, the resilience, the knowledge, strength, it's all there. God has equipped you, and now it is your turn to step into it. It is your turn to rise, to stand, to fight, to believe, and to conquer. I know that some of you are thinking about the battles you face today, the challenges at work, the struggles in your family, the obstacles in your mind and spirit. But let me remind you, the God who equips you does not make mistakes. You were not brought this far to fail. You were not placed in this position to crumble. You were not given this life without the tools to thrive in it. Every tear you have cried has been watering the soil of your strength. Every pain you have endured has been shaping your courage. Every fear you have faced has been building your faith. Every trial you have overcome has been a demonstration that God is equipping you to overcome the next one. So stand up, stop looking at what you don't have and start recognizing what you do have. Stop being afraid of the storm and start trusting in the power within you. Stop doubting your ability and start using the equipping that God has already placed in your hands. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you realize. You are more courageous than you believe. And most importantly, you are fully equipped to face every challenge that comes your way. Life will test you. Life will push you to the edge. Life will try to make you believe that you are not enough. But hear me today, God has given you exactly what you need. You are not missing a thing. You are not lacking. You are fully equipped. The battle may be fierce, the night may be long, but victory is yours because you are armed with divine strength, endless wisdom, and unstoppable courage. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until you feel ready. Step out in faith because God has already equipped you. He has placed everything you need inside your spirit. The tools are in your hands. The strength is in your heart. The wisdom is in your mind. And the courage is in your soul. God equips you for every challenge. Believe it. Receive it. Step into it and watch as every obstacle falls before the power He has placed within you. The victory is yours. The triumph is yours. The overcoming is yours. Let me tell you something today, something that I want to resonate deep in your spirit. Victory is your birthright. It is not something you earn by luck. It is not something you inherit from the approval of others. It is not something that comes to you by chance or by circumstance. Victory is your birthright because you were created in the image of a God who wins, a God who triumphs, God who brings light into darkness and order out of chaos. You were not made to struggle forever. You were not made to stay down. You were not made to settle for mediocrity. You were made to rise, to overcome, and to walk in triumph. I know life can feel heavy sometimes. I know that the burdens on your shoulders may seem too much to bear. I know that the challenges, the setbacks, the disappointments, the betrayals, pain can feel like they will drown you. But hear me clearly, no matter how dark the night, victory belongs to you. Victory was placed in your hands the moment you were born. You don't have to fight to earn it. You don't have to struggle to deserve it. You don't have to beg or plead for it. Victory is written into the very fiber of your being. It is in your DNA. It is in your spirit. It is in your destiny. Too often, we forget that we were created for triumph. We let fear whisper lies in our ears. You can't make it. You're not strong enough. It's too late for you. But those are lies. Those are illusions. Those are the voices of doubt trying to convince you to settle for less than what is rightfully yours. Victory is not for someone else. It is for you. It is your inheritance. It is your portion. It is the reward that awaits the one who refuses to give up, who refuses to bow, who refuses to surrender to the pressures of this world. Understand this life will not always be easy. The road will not always be smooth. The storms will come, the winds will howl. You will face rejection, disappointment, and moments when it seems like nothing is going right. But those moments do not define you. Those moments are not the final word. They are merely the testing ground, the proving place where your character is forged and your spirit is strengthened. And if you can hold on, if you can rise, if you can keep moving forward, you will see the truth. Victory is your birthright. It is inevitable. It is unstoppable. Cannot be stolen from you. Think about it. Every hero in history, every person who has ever achieved greatness, every soul who has walked through trials and come out on the other side knows this secret. Victory is not a gift given by someone else. It is claimed by those who believe it is theirs. And that is exactly what you must do today. Claim your victory. Walk into it, step into it, declare it over your life. Do not wait for anyone to validate. Do not wait for the world to applaud you. Victory is not conditional. Victory is not negotiable. Victory is yours because you were made for it. Victory is your birthright in every area of your life, your health, your career, your finances, your relationships, your mind, your spirit. There is no corner of your life where God did not place victory as a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. The struggles are temporary. The setbacks are temporary. Pain is temporary, but the triumph, the breakthrough, the glory, that is eternal, that is unshakable, that is yours. Birthright means it is given to you by design. You didn't have to earn it through works. You didn't have to achieve it by your own strength. And you don't need permission from the world to access it. It is already yours. You simply have to believe it. You simply have to step into it. You simply have to align your life with it. And when you do, nothing can stop you. Nothing can defeat you. Nothing can take what is rightfully yours. Victory belongs to you. And anyone or anything that tries to tell you otherwise is trying to steal what was never theirs in the first place. Victory is also a mindset. It is a declaration of your faith, your courage, your determination, and your refusal to quit. You cannot let fear dictate your steps. You cannot let doubt determine your outcomes. You cannot allow despair to blind you from the truth. You were created to rise. You were created to stand. You were created to succeed. Victory is not just a moment. It is a lifestyle. It is the way you live, the way you think, the way you act, the way you respond when life pushes back against you. Every choice you make can bring you closer to it, or it can move you further away. I am telling you today, choose victory, choose triumph, choose faith, choose persistence. Choose to believe in the power that is already inside of you. There will be people who try to discourage you, who try to bring you down, who try to convince you that you are not worthy of victory. Do not listen to them. Their opinions cannot override what God has written in your destiny. Their doubts cannot nullify the promise that has been placed in your life. Their limitations are not your limitations. You were created for greatness, you were born to overcome, and you were made to succeed. Victory is your birthright. Cannot be bargained away, it cannot be stolen, and it cannot be denied. So stand up, lift your head, speak your truth. Walk boldly into every challenge, every opportunity, every season, knowing that the outcome is already in your favor. Victory is your birthright. It is not an afterthought. It is not a reward for surviving. It is the inheritance that has been waiting for you all along. You simply have to embrace it, step into it, walk in it with confidence, faith, and determination. I want you to leave here today understanding that your life is not defined by your failures, your setbacks, or your struggles. Your life is defined by the victory that is your birthright. You were born to rise. You were born to conquer. You were born to triumph. And no matter what comes against you, no matter how hard the battle, no matter how long the storm lasts, remember this truth. Victory belongs to you. It has always belonged to you. It was never taken from you. It was never out of reach. It is yours, and it is time to claim it. So go forth boldly, go forth courageously, go forth with the confidence that comes from knowing the truth. Victory is your birthright. No one can take it. No one can deny it. No one can stop it. It is yours, and it is waiting for you to step into it, to embrace it, and to live it fully today and every day of your life. Your life will never rise higher than the level of your faith. Faith over fear. It is not just a phrase. It is a principle, command, and a truth that can transform everything in your life. The moment you allow fear to control you, it will dictate your actions. It will cloud your judgment, and it will limit your destiny. But when you choose faith over fear, when you trust in the power within you and the God who created you, there is no mountain too high, no obstacle too great, no challenge too impossible. Faith over fear is the secret that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Fear is a liar. Fear wants to convince you that you are not enough, that your dreams are too big, that your past defines your future. Fear will whisper in your ear that you cannot succeed, that you cannot overcome. You are powerless, but faith is the antidote. Faith is the weapon. Faith is the force that can silence every doubt and every voice that tells you that you cannot. Faith tells your fear, I see you. I will not be ruled by you. I feel you, but I will not bow to you. I hear you, but I will not obey you. Faith over fear is not about pretending that does not exist. It is about refusing to let fear dictate the course of your life. Every great victory in history was preceded by someone choosing faith over fear. Every hero, every pioneer, every trailblazer faced moments of doubt. Moments when fear wanted to paralyze them. Moments when the weight of the unknown seemed too heavy to bear. And yet they rose. They stepped forward. They acted in courage. They believed in the unseen. And because they chose faith over fear, history remembers them. The same power that moved mountains for them lives inside of you. The same God who made a way for the impossible can make a way for you. You have to do is choose faith over fear. Faith over fear is not passive, it is active. It requires action, it requires boldness, it requires persistence. It requires saying, I will trust even when I do not understand. I will move forward even when the path is unclear. I will act even when the outcome is uncertain. Faith over fear is not just believing in the possibility of victory, it is stepping into that victory, walking toward it and refusing to turn back when the storms rage around you. It is saying, I may be afraid, but I will not be stopped. I may feel weak. I will not be defeated. I may face giants, but I will not surrender. I know that fear can be powerful. Fear can make you doubt yourself. Fear can make you question your purpose. Fear can make you stop when you should move forward. Fear can make you settle for less than God intended for you. Faith is stronger. Faith will carry you through when fear wants to hold you back. Faith will give you the courage to stand when fear wants to make you fall. Faith will remind you of who you are, whose you are, and why you were created. Fear may shout, but faith whispers the truth. You are chosen. You are equipped. You are more than a conqueror. Think about the storms in your life, the challenges that have left you weary, the doubts that have tried to consume you, the losses that have shaken your spirit. Every one of those moments was a test, not of your fear, but of your faith. Fear wanted to paralyze you. Faith gave you the strength to keep moving forward. Fear wanted you to stop, but faith reminded you that the battle belongs to God. Fear wanted to define your story, but faith reminded you that you are the author of your destiny. Faith over fear requires focus. It requires training your mind to see what is possible instead of what is impossible. It requires speaking words of life over words of death. It requires surrounding yourself with encouragement and rejecting voices that feed doubt. Faith over fear is a daily discipline. It is a choice you make over and over again every time fear tries to take control. And the more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. The more you practice it, the more your spirit rises above the circumstances that once held you down. Fear is temporary, but faith is eternal. Fear may make noise in the moment, but faith speaks victory over your life for a lifetime. Fear is loud, but it has no power when faith takes the lead. Fear may tell you to run, but faith tells you to rise. Fear may try to stop your progress, but faith propels you forward. When you choose faith over fear, you are tapping into a power greater than yourself, a power that cannot be defeated, power that has already written your victory before you even step into the battlefield. And do not misunderstand me. Choosing faith over fear does not mean that challenges disappear. It does not mean that life becomes easy. It means that you are no longer controlled by the fear of what might happen. It means you have anchored your heart, your mind, and your soul in the certainty of God's power and purpose. It means that you walk boldly, not recklessly, confidently, not arrogantly, courageously, foolishly. Faith over fear gives you a supernatural ability to navigate life's storms with peace, strength, and determination. So I want you to make a decision today. Decide that fear will not rule your life. Decide that doubt will not control your actions. Decide that the voices that tell you you can't will no longer dictate your story. Choose faith over fear. Stand up in your circumstances. Speak words of life over words of death. Step boldly into the unknown with the confidence that you are not alone, that you are equipped, and that victory is already yours. Faith over fear is more than a principle. It is a lifestyle. It is how you live, how you act, how you respond to life's storms. It is the mindset that keeps you moving forward when others give up. It is the courage that pushes you to try again when the world says no. It is the strength that allows you to rise above the impossible and claim what God has already promised you. Every time you choose faith over fear, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage becomes a beacon. Your faith becomes a model. Your life becomes a testimony that fear does not have to win. Fear is loud, fear is strong, fear is convincing, but faith is greater. Faith is unstoppable. Faith is powerful. Faith is yours. When you live with faith over fear, nothing can defeat you. Nothing can break you. Nothing can take your joy, your peace, or your destiny. So rise today. Step boldly, speak boldly, act boldly. Choose faith over fear and watch as doors open, mountains move, and your life is transformed in ways that only God can do. Your victory is not found in the absence of fear. It is found in the presence of faith that refuses to let fear control you. Obstacles are proving grounds. Every challenge, every setback, every difficulty you face is not a curse. It is a test. It is a proving ground designed to reveal who you are, what you are made of, and the depth of your strength, courage, and faith. Life does not give you obstacles to stop you. It gives you obstacles to show you just how unstoppable you can be. Too often, we see obstacles as enemies. We see them as barriers that block our path. Walls that cannot be scaled, or storms that will drown us. And yet, I am telling you today, obstacles are not here to defeat you. They are here to define you. They are here to refine you. They are here to prepare you for something greater than what you have ever imagined. Every mountain in your path, every valley you walk through, every storm you face is a proving ground, a place where your strength, your courage, your faith, and your determination are tested. And the amazing thing is that every obstacle has a purpose to make you stronger, wiser, and ready for the life you were meant to live. Think about it for a moment. Every hero you have ever admired, every great leader, every person who has achieved something extraordinary faced obstacles. They did not let the obstacles stop them. They let the obstacles teach them. They allowed the challenges to sharpen their skills, to strengthen their character, and to build resilience. Obstacles are not punishments. Obstacles are opportunities. They are the laboratories in which greatness is forged, where ordinary people are transformed into extraordinary forces capable of changing the world. Obstacles test our commitment. They test our faith. They test our endurance. They reveal whether we are willing to keep going when every part of us wants to give up. They show us whether our dreams are stronger than our doubts. Here is the key. The way you respond to obstacles determines the trajectory of your life. Will you allow them to break you? Or will you allow them to make you? Will you focus on the pain? Or will you focus on the lessons hidden within the struggle? Will you bow to the weight of the challenge? Or will you rise and prove that you were created to overcome? Every obstacle you face has a message, and it is waiting for you to understand it. Sometimes the obstacle is there to teach patience. Sometimes it is there to teach humility. Sometimes it is there to teach courage, perseverance, or faith. The obstacle is not random, and it is not meaningless. It is purposeful. It is a proving ground where you discover your potential, where you uncover hidden strengths, where you realize that the resources you need to succeed are already inside you. Life's obstacles are opportunities in disguise, challenges wrapped in lessons. and difficulties designed to reveal your destiny. Obstacles are not signs that you are failing. They are signs that you are moving forward. They are proof that you are on the right path, because the path to greatness is never easy. It is never smooth. It is never free from trials. Every great achievement in history was preceded by obstacles. Every breakthrough was preceded by struggle. Every triumph was preceded by a test. The obstacles you face today are the proving grounds for your future victories. The greater the obstacle, the greater the testimony. The more difficult the challenge, the more remarkable your triumph will be. Obstacles also reveal character. When life tests you, it exposes what is inside of you. It exposes your resilience, your faith, your patience, your courage, your determination, and your integrity. It shows you whether your strength comes from temporary circumstances or from something deeper, a foundation that cannot be shaken. And this is why obstacles are so powerful. They do not just challenge you, they reveal you. They reveal who you really are when the pressure is on. They reveal what you are made of when the world tries to push you down. They reveal that the victory you are striving for is not just external, it is internal, and it has been growing inside of you all along. I know that obstacles can be frustrating. I know that they can make you question yourself. I know that they can tempt you to give up, to turn back, or to settle for less than what you were created for. But I am telling you today, do not run from the obstacle. Do not despise the challenge. Do not fear the trial. Face it, confront it, walk through it. Because on the other side of the proving ground is the person you were meant to become, the life you were meant to live, and the victory that was always destined to be yours. Obstacles are temporary, but the lessons they teach and the strength they build are permanent. Proving grounds are not just about survival, they are about preparation. They are about equipping you with the wisdom, skills, and resilience that will be required for the next level of your life. Every obstacle is a classroom. Every struggle is a teacher. Every difficulty is a mentor, shaping you, refining you, and ensuring that when the moment comes for you rise with power, confidence, and authority. You are being prepared in the midst of pain for greatness. Obstacles also build faith. When the road is rough and the path is unclear and the future looks uncertain, that is when your faith grows the most. That is when you learn to trust, not in what you can see, but in what you cannot yet understand. That is when you discover that your strength is not dependent on circumstances, but on something far greater, the power within you and the one who guides you. Every obstacle is an opportunity to exercise your faith, to step boldly when others hesitate. Prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. So today, I want you to change the way you see obstacles. Stop seeing them as roadblocks. Stop seeing them as punishments. Stop seeing them as reasons to quit. See them for what they really are, proving grounds. They are places where your potential is tested, where your courage is forged, where your faith is strengthened, and where your destiny is revealed. They are opportunities in disguise, challenges that shape champions, and trials that prepare you for triumph. Stand up, face your obstacles, embrace the struggle, walk boldly through the proving grounds. Let every challenge refine you, not define you. Let every trial strengthen you, not weaken you. Every difficulty revealed the greatness that was inside of you all along. Obstacles are not the end, they are the beginning. They are the proving grounds that lead to your victory, your breakthrough, and your destiny. Life will test you, but you are designed to rise. Life will challenge you, but you are built to overcome. Life will try to stop you, but you are created to prevail. Obstacles are proving grounds. On the other side of every obstacle is a victory waiting for you, a triumph designed for you, and a life that only you can live. Step into your proving grounds today and walk boldly into the destiny that awaits you. I want you to hear me today, and I want this to settle deep into your spirit. Your breakthrough is already inside of you. You do not need to wait for permission for opportunity, for someone else to hand it to you. You do not need to pray for something that God has already placed within your reach. Your breakthrough is already inside. The strength, the wisdom, the courage, the vision, and the power to overcome, to rise, to succeed, and to flourish. It has been inside you all along. You have been equipped, prepared, and positioned for this moment. The problem is, most of the time, we look outside ourselves for what has already been planted within. We walk around thinking that breakthrough is external, that it comes from a job, a person, a circumstance, or a material possession. We believe that breakthrough will arrive when life becomes easier, when the stars align, when the world gives us a nod. I am here to tell you today, breakthrough is not something you find outside of yourself. It is something you uncover inside yourself. The seeds of victory, the keys to freedom, the answers to your prayers, and the doors to your destiny. They have been within you all along. They were never lost. They were never delayed, and they were never withheld. You just have to awaken them, release them, and step into them with faith. Think about your life for a moment. Every trial, every setback, every disappointment you have experienced has been a preparation for what is inside you. Every challenge has been a training ground, every struggle a lesson, every heartbreak a teacher. And through it all, God has been placing inside you the tools, the strength, and the revelation you need to step into your breakthrough. The breakthrough was never dependent on anyone else's timing. It was never dependent on anyone else's approval. It was already coded into your spirit, waiting for you to realize it and to claim it. The moment you stop looking outside of yourself and start looking within, that is the moment your breakthrough begins to manifest. Your breakthrough does not require validation from the world. It does not require recognition from others. It does not require perfect conditions. Only requires you to believe that what God has placed inside of you is greater than the obstacles before you. Your breakthrough is inside your faith, inside your persistence, inside your vision, inside your resilience, and inside your heart. And when you tap into that, nothing can stop you. Too often, we allow fear, doubt, or insecurity to keep us from recognizing what is already inside of us. We say, I can't do it. I'm not ready. I don't have enough. And in that moment, we forget that everything we need has been deposited within us. Courage to speak, the wisdom to decide, the strength to endure, the faith to trust, it is already inside. You were created with everything necessary to overcome every obstacle, to surpass every expectation, and to claim every promise. You do not need to wait for external circumstances to change. You need to awaken what is already alive inside of you. I want to remind you that breakthrough is not about luck. Breakthrough is not about timing alone. Breakthrough is not about chance. Breakthrough is about discovering the power, insight, and courage that God has placed inside your spirit and then acting upon it. It is about believing that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are equipped. The breakthrough you seek is not somewhere else. It is here within you. And when you tap into it, you realize that every delay, every struggle, every challenge was only preparing you for the moment when you would finally step into your victory. The caterpillar does not need someone else to tell it when to become a butterfly. The transformation is already inside. It only needs time, growth, courage to emerge. That is what your breakthrough is like. It has been developing inside of you through the seasons of your life. Every challenge you have endured, every setback you have overcome, every tear you have cried, it has been nurturing your strength, sharpening your vision, awakening your courage. And now the time has come for you to rise. Your breakthrough is already inside. You must claim it. You must take responsibility for it. You must stop waiting for someone else to unlock it for you. You must stop depending on external circumstances to deliver it to you. The breakthrough is within your hands, within your mind, within your spirit, and within your heart. And when you act in alignment with that truth, when you believe in your own capacity, when you step forward with courage and determination, the world cannot stop what is already inside you from coming to the surface. Your breakthrough is also fueled by faith. Faith is the spark that ignites the power within. Faith allows you to see the invisible, to trust the unseen, and to act boldly even when the road is unclear. Faith transforms what is latent inside you to reality outside of you. The strength, the wisdom, the opportunity, the solution, victory are all inside you, and faith is the bridge that connects what is within to what is around you. Without faith, the breakthrough remains dormant. With faith, it becomes unstoppable. Your breakthrough has timing, but it also has readiness. You may be standing at the edge, looking at the door, waiting for it to open. And I want you to understand this: the door was never locked. The door was never closed. The key has always been inside you. Your breakthrough has been waiting for you to recognize it, awaken it, and step through it. Every delay has been a preparation. Every trial has been a teacher. Every struggle has been shaping you to be ready. Your breakthrough is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when, and that when depends on when you believe in the power within yourself. So today, I want you to stop looking outside for what is already inside. Stop doubting your ability. Stop waiting for circumstances to change. Stop underestimating the power, wisdom, and courage that has been inside you all along. Your breakthrough is inside you. It is already yours. It is already alive. It is waiting for you to claim it, activate it, and step into it. And when you do, the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will fall. The doors that seemed closed will open, and the victories that seemed distant will become your reality. Breakthrough is not something you chase. Breakthrough is something you uncover. It is something you recognize. It is something you release. The power, the answers, the solutions, and the victory, all of it has been placed inside of you. You were made for this moment. You were created for this season. You were designed to rise above, to overcome, and to flourish. Your breakthrough is already inside. Believe it. Step into it. Act on it. Let the world witness the power that has been inside of you all along. Setbacks are setups for comebacks. Every time life knocks you down, every time you face disappointment, failure, or rejection, remember this: these are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of your comeback. They are the preparation, the training, and the awakening of the strength that has always been inside of you. Life may push you down. God never intended for you to stay there. Every setback is a signal, a call, and a preparation for a triumphant return. Too often, allow setbacks to define us. We allow one failure, one mistake, one missed opportunity to make us believe that we are defeated. I am here to tell you today, defeat is not permanent unless you allow it to be. A setback is only a temporary pause, a momentary delay, challenge that exists to teach you, strengthen you, and redirect you toward your true destiny. The same hand that allowed the setback is the same hand that will orchestrate your comeback. The same God who let the trial test you is the same God who will turn it into a testimony. The greatest stories of triumph are always preceded by setbacks. Every hero, every pioneer, every person who changed the course of history faced moments when it seemed like all was lost. And yet, those setbacks became the fuel for their comebacks. The delays, the disappointments, the challenges, they did not define them, they refined them. They prepared them for the next level of victory. And that is exactly what is happening in your life today. What seems like a setback is actually a setup for something greater. Setbacks test your character. They reveal what is inside of you. Everything seems to be falling apart when the world says no. When your plans collapse, your response determines the outcome. Will you allow despair to consume you, or will you rise with courage? Will you let fear paralyze you, or will you step forward with faith? Will you quit because the journey is hard, or will you push through because you know that your comeback is already on the horizon? Setbacks are not punishments. They are proving grounds. They are opportunities to show the world and yourself that you are stronger than the circumstances. I know that setbacks hurt. I know that they sting. I know that they make you question yourself, your abilities, and your purpose. But here is the secret. Every setback carries a hidden blessing. Every delay carries a hidden lesson. Every failure carries a hidden seed for growth. What you see as a loss today is a preparation for your victory tomorrow. What you see as rejection today is the alignment for your breakthrough tomorrow. What you see as defeat today is the foundation for your comeback tomorrow. Setbacks are setups, and setups are the building blocks of triumph. Setbacks push you out of your comfort zone. They force you to grow, adapt, and discover strength you never knew you had. They challenge you to think differently, act boldly, and pursue your purpose with greater focus. When life throws obstacles in your path, it is not to stop you. It is to stretch you, to stretch your mind, your faith, your determination, and your spirit. The setback is the springboard, and your comeback is the flight. Setbacks also build resilience. Every time you fall and rise again, you are strengthened. Every time you face disappointment and refuse to give up, you are fortified. Every time you are knocked down, but still choose to move forward, you are learning the secret of endurance. Resilience is not built when life is easy. It is forged in the fires of struggle, tested in the storms of adversity, and strengthened in the face of failure. Your comeback is inevitable if you refuse to be defeated by your setbacks. Comebacks are not just about recovery. They are about transformation. A true comeback is more than returning to where you were. It is rising higher than you ever imagined. It is stepping into a version of yourself that you could not have known without the setback. It is turning what seemed like loss into a launch pad, what seemed like failure into a foundation, and what seemed like pain into power. Setbacks are setups for transformation, for elevation, and for extraordinary triumph. Faith is the key to turning setbacks into comebacks. You must believe that the setback does not define you. You must trust that there is a purpose to the pain. You must have confidence that God, life, and destiny are conspiring to bring about your victory. Faith allows you to see beyond the temporary, beyond the moment, and into the eternal plan. It allows you to hear the whisper. This is not the end. This is the preparation for your comeback. Every setback carries a message. Sometimes it is a lesson in patience. Sometimes it is a lesson in perseverance. Sometimes it is a lesson in humility. Sometimes it is a lesson in courage. And sometimes it is a lesson in faith. Whatever the lesson, it is preparing you for your next level, your next chapter, your next victory. The setback is temporary. The lesson and the power it builds are permanent. No matter how many setbacks you have faced, no matter how many times you have been knocked down, your comeback is already on the way. Same hand that allowed the setback is orchestrating the comeback. The same God, the same universe, the same destiny that brought you through the struggle is preparing you for triumph. Your comeback may be bigger, better, more beautiful than anything you could have imagined. The delay is not denial. The setback is not rejection. It is alignment, preparation, and activation. Do not fear setbacks. Do not resent them. Do not allow them to define your story. Embrace them, learn from them, and rise above them. See them as the setup for your next great victory. Every trial, every disappointment, every failure is a part of the story that leads to your triumph. When you embrace that truth, you will no longer see setbacks as obstacles. They will become opportunities. They will become catalysts. They will become the stepping stones that lead you to your comeback. Stand up, rise up, speak life over your setbacks. Declare that they will not defeat you. Walk boldly into the next season, knowing that your comeback is already on the way. Setbacks are temporary, but victory they are setting up is eternal. Setbacks are hard, but the lessons they bring are invaluable. Setbacks are challenges, but comebacks are glory. Setbacks are setups for comebacks. Every obstacle is preparing you. Every delay is refining you. Every trial is equipping you. And on the other side of every setback is the triumph, the victory, the breakthrough that you were always destined to claim. Believe it, act on it, and step boldly into your comeback today. Divine power flows through you. This is not a small thing. This is not a simple encouragement. This is a declaration, a revelation, and a promise. The very creator of the universe, the one who spoke the stars into existence, the one who parted seas, calmed storms, and raised the dead, that same power flows through your veins, pulses in your heart, and resides within in your spirit. You are not weak. You are not ordinary. You are not powerless. Divine power flows through you. Many people go through life feeling small, inadequate, or unprepared. They look at the challenges before them and think, I cannot do this. I am not strong enough. I do not have what it takes. And yet they forget who lives inside of them. They forget that the same power that created mountains, commanded oceans, and brought life from nothing has been placed inside them. You carry within you a force that is greater than any obstacle, stronger than any adversary, and more unstoppable than any circumstance. Divine power flows through you, and it is ready to move in your life if you will only believe it. Think about this for a moment. Every time you have felt courage rising when fear wanted to dominate, every time wisdom came to your mind when confusion threatened to overtake you, every time strength appeared in moments when your body wanted to give up, that was divine power flowing through you. It is not occasional. It is not random. And it is not limited. It is constant. It is infinite. It is unstoppable. And when you tap into it, you discover that there is nothing you cannot do, nowhere you cannot go, no challenge too great, and no dream too impossible. Divine power flows through you. The world wants you to believe that you are limited by your human strength, your circumstances, or your past failures. But divine power flows through you. It is not dependent on your circumstances. It is not hindered by your limitations. It is not stopped by what others say or do. It is a force that surpasses understanding, a strength that defies logic, and a power that transforms ordinary lives into extraordinary testimonies. You are capable of miracles because divine power flows through you. You are capable of breakthrough because divine power flows through you. You are capable of triumph because divine power flows through you. Every great movement, every great achievement, every story of triumph is a demonstration of divine power at work. I want you to realize that the same power that moved mountains for others is moving in you today. You may not see it. You may not feel it all the time. You may doubt it, question it, or underestimate it, but that does not change the fact that it is there. The power of God, the force of the divine, supernatural strength of the Almighty is flowing through your life right now, waiting for you to recognize it, claim it, and activate it. Divine power flows through you to give you courage when fear wants to paralyze you. Divine power flows through you to give you clarity when confusion clouds your mind. Divine power flows through you to give you endurance when exhaustion threatens to make you quit. Divine power flows through you to give you wisdom when you face decisions that seem impossible. Divine power flows through you to give you victory when you are surrounded by adversity. It is not dependent on luck. It is not dependent on timing. It is not dependent on other people. It is already within you, and it is more than enough for every battle, every challenge, and every dream. I know that life may have tried to convince you that you are powerless. I know that circumstances may have tried to convince you that you are weak. I know that setbacks may have tried to convince you that you cannot rise. But hear me clearly today, none of that has the power to stop what God has placed inside of you. You carry a force that cannot be defeated, a power that cannot be diminished, and a strength that cannot be overpowered. Divine power flows through you, and it is greater than every obstacle you will ever face. This power is not just for survival, it is not just for endurance, it's not just for making it through another day. Divine power flows through you to create, to transform, to elevate, and to accomplish things that are bigger than yourself. It flows through you to open doors that no one else can open, to break chains that no one else can break, and to accomplish purposes that no one else can fulfill. You were not created to live small. You were not created to be limited. You were not created to walk through life in fear or uncertainty. Divine power flows through you, is calling you to rise to your destiny. The truth is, you do not have to wait for circumstances to be perfect. You do not have to wait for someone to approve you. You do not have to wait until you feel ready. Divine power flows through you right now. It is not waiting for a better day or a more convenient time. It is available at this moment, in this place, through this very breath, to empower you to do what you were created to do. When you step into that power, when you act in faith, when you trust in what flows within you, miracles happen. Obstacles crumble, doors open, breakthroughs arrive, and lives, including your own, are transformed. Divine power flowing through you is not limited by what you see, feel, or understand. It moves through you beyond natural limitations, beyond human reasoning, beyond what the world can comprehend. It is supernatural. It is unstoppable. It is relentless. It is the same power that created everything from nothing, and it is now at work in you, for you, and through you. So today, stand tall, rise up, speak life over your situation. Declare that nothing can stop the power that flows through you. Walk boldly into every challenge, every opportunity, and every moment with confidence. Trust that you are equipped. Trust that you are empowered. Trust that divine power flows through you. The strength you need is already inside. The courage you need is already inside. The wisdom you need is already inside. The victory you need is already inside. Divine power flows through you not just for yourself, but for others. You have influence, you have impact, and you have purpose. What flows through you can touch lives, transform communities, and change destinies. When you step into the power within, you are no longer limited by fear, doubt, or uncertainty. You become a vessel of unstoppable strength, a channel of divine energy, and a living testimony that nothing is impossible when the power of God flows through you. So rise today. Claim the power that flows through you. Activate it. Release it. Let it flow in every area of your life. Let it guide your decisions, strengthen your resolve, and push you into the destiny that was always yours. Divine power flows through you. Believe it, receive it, walk in it, and let the world witness the greatness that lives inside of you. I want you to hear me today, because this is a truth that can transform the way you see life. Resilience is learned through struggle. It is not something that comes to you automatically. It is not handed to you on a silver platter. It is forged, shaped, and cultivated in the fires of adversity, in the storms of hardship, and in the moments when life pushes you to your limits. Every challenge, every obstacle, every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, to rise higher, to discover the unshakable power that lives within you. Too often, we look at people who are resilient and we think they were born that way. We assume they never face pain, failure, or disappointment. But the truth is, resilience is not natural, it is developed. It is the product of trials endured, battles fought, and storms weathered. Every time you rise after falling, every time you stand up after being knocked down, every time you keep going when giving up seems easier, resilience is being built in you. It is a muscle, and the only way to strengthen it is through struggle. Life has a way of testing us, of putting pressure on us, and of forcing us to confront our weaknesses. And it is in those moments that resilience is born. Life seems unbearable, when the burden feels too heavy, when the path forward is unclear. Those are the moments that shape you. They teach you patience. They teach you perseverance. They teach you endurance. They teach you how to keep moving forward when every part of you wants to quit. Struggle is not the enemy. It is the teacher. It is the master craftsman shaping your character, refining your spirit, and building a resilience that cannot be shaken. Think about the storms you have already faced. Think about the pain, the loss, the betrayal, the setbacks. Every one of those moments was not a punishment, it was preparation. Every tear you shed, every disappointment you endured, every trial you survived was equipping you for the next chapter of your life. Resilience is the prize hidden in the struggle. The longer and harder the trial, the deeper and stronger the resilience that comes from it. Those who endure and learn from struggle are the ones who rise above, who triumph, and who succeed where others fall. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or hardship. It is not about wishing for life to be easy or waiting for circumstances to be favorable. It is about learning to stand firm in the face of adversity, to keep moving when the road is rough, to trust that every struggle is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. It is about developing the inner strength to rise even when the world says no, to persevere even when the odds are against you, to continue forward even when fear, doubt, or exhaustion try to stop you. The most resilient people are not those who have had easy lives. They are those who have faced great challenges and refused to be defeated. They are those who have fallen, gotten back up, and kept walking. They are those who have experienced failure, loss, or rejection, and have used those experiences as fuel for growth. Every struggle you face is an opportunity to build that same resilience. Every obstacle is a chance to rise stronger, wiser, and more capable than you were before. I know that struggle is painful. I know that it can feel unfair. I know that sometimes it makes you question your purpose and your strength. But it is in the struggle that you learn the most important lessons about yourself. You learn what you are capable of enduring. You learn how strong your faith is. You learn the power of perseverance. You discover that you are far more resilient than you ever imagined, and that no challenge, no matter how great, can break the spirit of a heart that refuses to quit. Resilience is also about perspective. It is about seeing struggle not as a roadblock, as a stepping stone. It is about understanding that pain is temporary, but the strength it builds is permanent. It is about realizing that the difficulties you face today are shaping the victories of tomorrow. Every setback is an opportunity. Every challenge is a lesson. Every struggle is a chance to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. The more you embrace this perspective, the more resilient you become. Faith plays a critical role in building resilience, believing that there is purpose in the struggle, trusting that there is a plan for your life, and knowing that you are not alone in your battles gives you the courage to persevere. When you combine faith with action, when you refuse to give up even in the darkest moments, you unlock the resilience that is already within you. Struggle may test you, but it cannot destroy you. It may try to break you, but it cannot defeat you. Resilience is learned through struggle, and faith makes that resilience unshakable. Every setback, every difficulty, every moment of despair is temporary. The strength you develop through struggle is eternal. The lessons you learn, the wisdom you gain, courage you build through hardship are treasures that last a lifetime. Resilience is not about surviving, it is about thriving despite the circumstances. It is about rising above overcoming and becoming the person you were always meant to be. The storms may come, they cannot drown the spirit that has learned resilience through struggle. So today, I challenge you to change the way you see struggle. Stop seeing it as punishment. Stop seeing it as failure. Stop seeing it as a sign that you are weak. See it for what it truly is, a proving ground, training ground, a place where your resilience is being forged. Embrace the difficulties. Learn from them, rise above them, and know this: the more you endure, the stronger you become. The harder the struggle, the deeper the resilience. The greater the challenge, the more prepared you are for the victories that lie ahead. Stand tall, face your challenges, embrace the trials, learn from every hardship, and remember this: resilience is learned through struggle. Every obstacle is a teacher, every setback is a lesson, and every difficulty is an opportunity to rise stronger, wiser, more powerful than ever before. You were created to endure. You were created to overcome. You were created to rise. And through every struggle, you are learning the resilience that will carry you into a life of triumph, purpose, and extraordinary victory. Your destiny is unstoppable. There is a plan on your life that cannot be thwarted, a purpose within you that cannot be diminished, and a calling that no person, circumstance, obstacle can take away. The world may try to delay you. Life may try to discourage you. Fear may try to stop you. Doubt may whisper lies in your ear. Your destiny, your God-given, purpose-driven destiny is unstoppable. It was created before you were born. It was ordained before the foundation of the world. And no matter what you face, it will come to pass. Too often, we look at our lives and measure our destiny by our circumstances. We see delays, setbacks, failures, and obstacles. We begin to doubt that we will ever reach the heights that God intended for us. But I am here to tell you today, your destiny is not dependent on what you see around you. Your destiny is not dependent on how others perceive you. Your destiny is unstoppable because it is written in heaven. It is secured by divine power, and it will be fulfilled in your life when the time is right. Every person who has ever accomplished something extraordinary faced moments of doubt, fear, and trial. Every hero, every pioneer, every leader faced challenges that seemed impossible to overcome. And yet, they pressed forward. They refused to quit. They refused to settle for less. They understood a truth that you must understand today: destiny is unstoppable. Nothing can change it, nothing can delay it, and nothing can take it away. Your setbacks are not failures, they are part of the journey. Your delays are not denials, they are preparation. Your challenges are not obstacles, they are opportunities to strengthen your resolve and prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. Your destiny is unstoppable because it is built on purpose, and not on circumstances. It is driven by vision, not by limitation. It is fueled by faith, not by fear. Every trial you endure, every storm you face, every mountain you climb is shaping you for the moment when your destiny will manifest. The obstacles in your life are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. The setbacks in your life are not punishments, they are lessons. The storms in your life are not to defeat you, they are to refine you. And through it all, your destiny moves forward, unstoppable, unwavering, and unshakable. The power of destiny is greater than the power of circumstance. It is greater than the power of fear, doubt, and failure combined. No matter how dark the night, no matter how strong the opposition, no matter how impossible the situation may seem, your destiny is unstoppable. It is moving behind the scenes, orchestrating events, opening doors, closing others, and aligning everything in your life for the fulfillment of your purpose. The same power that set the stars in motion flows through your life, ensuring that your destiny cannot be stopped. You may have experienced delays, you may have faced rejection, you may have felt overlooked or undervalued. I am telling you today, these moments do not define you. They do not determine your end. They are part of the story that is preparing you for your breakthrough. Your destiny cannot be silenced. Your purpose cannot be canceled. Your calling cannot be erased. What was written in heaven before your first breath will be fulfilled in your life. It is unstoppable. Destiny also requires courage. It requires persistence. It requires determination. It is not passive. It is not something that simply happens to you. It is something that is activated when you take bold steps, when you refuse to quit, and when you pursue your purpose relentlessly. Every action you take toward your goals, every step you take despite fear, every decision you make with faith strengthens the unstoppable momentum of your destiny. You are a force in motion. Nothing can stop what God has placed in motion for your life. Your destiny is unstoppable because it is divinely orchestrated. No matter what opposition you face, no matter how strong the enemy may seem, no matter how impossible the odds appear, God is working behind the scenes to bring your purpose to completion. The same power that raised the dead, parted the seas, moved mountains is working in your life today. Your destiny is not determined by human hands. It is determined by divine power. And that makes it unstoppable. Sometimes life will try to make you think that your dreams are too big or that your purpose is out of reach. Sometimes people will tell you can't or it will never happen. But listen to me carefully, your destiny does not depend on approval. It does not depend on validation. It does not depend on anyone else's understanding. Your destiny is unstoppable because it is God ordained, and divine power flows through you to ensure that it is fulfilled. To activate the unstoppable power of your destiny, you must believe in it, declare it, walk in it. You must refuse to be discouraged by setbacks. You must refuse to be stopped by fear. You must refuse to be shaken by doubt. Stand boldly in your calling. Speak life over your purpose. Act in faith every day. Pursue your goals relentlessly. And know this: nothing, absolutely nothing, stop what God has planned for you. Your destiny is unstoppable. Destiny is not a suggestion. It is not an option. It is a promise. It is a calling that was placed on your life before you were born. It is a mission that only you can fulfill. It is a purpose that no one else can live out. And because it is divinely ordained, it is unstoppable. The trials, the setbacks, the delays, and the challenges are all temporary. The victory, the fulfillment, and the manifestation of your purpose are eternal. So today, rise up, stand firm, declare boldly that your destiny is unstoppable. Refuse to be discouraged by failure. Refuse to be delayed by setbacks. Refuse to be silenced by fear. Walk forward with courage. Move forward with faith. Pursue your purpose relentlessly and watch as every door opens, every path clears, and every promise comes to pass. Your destiny is unstoppable. Your purpose is undeniable. Your calling is unshakable. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can diminish it. Your destiny is unstoppable.